Reviews, live and unapologetic. New episodes every Thursday at 8 at vvclife.com.
This episode is brought to you by our Patreon members. Sign up right now, patreon.com/VVClife. And thank you to all of the patrons that have already signed up and are supporting us right now.
No ticket.
Yeah! We are back. Real Reviews is in the building. My guy, Eddie Lingo, is on deck. What's up?
What's up?
Man, bro. Man, did you get all of your movies? And like, you and the wifey? Boy.
We squeezing the van, boy, but it's a fun ride, man. I know you're gonna have a different opinion on some of it, but we've been enjoying cramming all this stuff in.
I've really been enjoying it. These last couple Christmas movies was fire. I knocked out The Bookie yesterday, which had me going crazy. Man, I damn near wanted to throw my brand new television, watching rap shit. These people got me emotional out here. I guess that's my real problem in these streets. You know what I'm saying? Watching stuff. Maybe I need to cut back on the TV, and I'll be better suited to be out in the world. So if you haven't done so, make sure you follow my guy, Movie Lingo, on all social media. Don't forget to follow him on Facebook. Don't forget to follow us. You know what I'm saying? On Real Reviews on Facebook, VVC Life on all platforms, and your boy JS1 The Supplier. So with that being said, it's time to get to our first segment, one of our most important segments. It's all about the black.
I'm black, y'all, and I'm black, y'all, and I'm blacker than black, and I'm black, y'all, and I'm black, y'all, and I'm black, y'all, and I'm blacker than black, and I'm black, y'all.
All right, boss man, what do we got for me today?
All right, so after watching American Fiction, I had to go ahead and put Jeffrey Wright out there and make sure you got a shout out because this guy is so talented. And it's not just because of American Fiction. This guy has range, and when I say range, I mean like he's played like niggas straight from the hood. He played Peoples Hernandez as the villain in the Shaft movie in 2000. You know, he was in Boardwalk Empire on HBO. That's one of the original shows from 2013. He was an FBI agent in Game Night, so he was doing a little comedy. You know him from Westworld, and of course he played Lieutenant Gordon in the Batman. And so he has range, and he's very talented in everything he does. I love. And after watching American Fiction, I was like, we need to make sure people know. Go back and see all of his work. He's been credited for 80 projects, and you might recently know him if you're watching the Marvel What If. He's doing the voice of the Watcher. But I mean, he's been in any and every genre, and every time he's on screen, he delivers. So we had to definitely shout out Jeffrey Wright.
Man, I'm so jealous. I haven't seen American Fiction yet. I gotta see it. It's all good, man. It's all good. I got doggy. All right, let's move on to the job. Let's move on to the next job. Let's throw back, you know what I'm saying, and watch movies in history. All right, this film this week is y'all. Dare I say, man, I don't know why this isn't on the list of one of the essential black films, but you know what? Maybe because I don't like the film. Maybe I do like the film. I don't know, but we're gonna get into it right now. We're gonna do the review on Almost Christmas. Watch the trailer.
Hey, Walter, is the family coming for Christmas?
Every single one of them. Who is this white man?
I figured y'all be hungry from traveling, so I put a little something together for y'all. Milk tea with tapioca balls. Don't put balls in your mouth, baby.
Who wants pizza?
Right here. You ungrateful bastards.
What's with those pink pants, Malibu Barbie?
Uh-oh, somebody got a boyfriend.
I got vibrators older than that child.
Oh,
We're not gonna make it to Christmas, are we?
let's get down to the PIOs. Man, all right. So I don't remember us watching the trailer for this. I don't.
We did. We did. It actually it snuck in there because one of my recommendations wasn't good enough. So this came recommended in the conversation.
Word. Like I didn't see a trailer. I've never. With so many like huge black celebrities in it. How did this slip through the cracks? Like, that's my initial impressions. Man, like I want you to go first, Eddie. And then I can go. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I want you to get it all out.
I got you. Well, the initial impression for me was, I avoided it back when it came out because, like I said, with if you watch any of our past reviews of Christmas movies, especially with the black films, I feel like they all have the exact same plot where there's family drama before, and they all try and get it resolved before Christmas dinner, and it's it's the same old, same old. That was my initial impressions. You want me to go ahead and roll right into my review?
Hell yeah, go right on ahead.
All right. For me, the highs with this was that even though it did have that format, it was built on a stronger premise than most movies. You know, everybody coming together. There was only a couple of family members that really had a beef, but everybody genuinely had love for the people that built the foundation of this family, for the mother and the father. And unfortunately, she had passed away, but they still trying to make the best of a tradition. And that was relatable, like fully relatable, even though, I feel like anybody who watches this can find a way to relate to the character. So that was a big high for me. The premise that they was based on, the situations that they were going through, a lot of it was very real and very relatable. The characters, the acting was phenomenal. The comedy was on point. I loved how Monique was playing her role. She reminded me of Vera from Harlem Nights. Well, I was waiting on somebody to shoot her in the pinky toe. You know what I'm saying? She was giving me those vibes. And it was a good watch for me. As far as lows, honestly, I just regret that I didn't give it a shot sooner, because I felt like this is one of the better holiday movies.
Yo, brother, man, I appreciate you for bringing for bringing your honest opinion to the show. And the only thing I could do is co-sign every fucking goddamn thing you said, yo. This movie was so goddamn good, almost too good. It was tough, and yo, Monique is phenomenal. She needs an Oscar just for this.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It was so touching. All of the characters were so unique. All of them had their own, even down to the little kids. Even the little kids. Yo, the little kids. Yo, y'all got to pay attention when you watch this film. Because there's scenes where stuff is going on and they'll flash to a kid and them niggas is doing this. Is breaking out. The adults are losing it, and the kids is like, yeah, nigga, yeah, Instagram. Like, yo, that type of stuff completely would take me out. I would die laughing off that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, and just the antics, the wholesome antics of it all. It wasn't over the top. It wasn't, it's like, what's the one we saw with Ludacris? Let me kick Ludacris's back in again. Like
that dashing through the snow with no snow.
Yeah, dashing through some bullshit. So like, you know what I'm saying? That crazy movie, it was like they were trying so hard to make you laugh. Where with this movie, it was like, we just giving you what, like they was sitting around talking about their own Christmas experiences, and somebody tell you a funny thing. I was like, yo, we got to put that in there, yo. You ever try to climb through the window, or you trying to fix the Santa Claus thing, and electrocute you? Did you do like all that stuff? And it's not, once again, it's not over the top and it's not extraordinary, but it's the way the story was put together. Even the way how there was so much love brought in the beginning, but then the weight was brought onto you. And then let's bring in the comedy. You know what I'm saying? I thought that was beautiful. If I were to nitpick,
okay,
and I apologize for nitpicking, it's only because he said he can't help it. why does every black family movie have to have a dead elderly family member a part of it? Like that kind of hurts a little bit because I'm thinking, man, if I ever when I lose one of my parents, I'll never be able to watch these movies again because it'll be to watch. That's a nitpick. It's not bad. They didn't do nothing wrong. It was just a nitpick. All right. Another little nitpick. Why would you let your aunt cook an entire huge meal of what the fuck? Like nobody smelled nothing in the kitchen. Nobody let me tell you something. If one of my aunts just decided to unilaterally take over the kitchen and cook a meal and we wasn't with it, guess what niggas would have did? We would have been ordered the pizza. Niggas would have ate. When she was like, yeah, it's coming to dinner, we would have been like, oh no, we already ate. Go ahead. Come on. I got 2 slices left. You want one? You want one? We niggas wouldn't have sat around the table and went, what are we looking at? And lastly, it wasn't that serious. The shit that she cooked looked really kind of good for real. Like it didn't look. They talk so much trash. I'm like, yo, y'all ain't never seen the bubble tea with the little balls in it. I said, that ain't nothing. I mean, I don't understand. They made such a big deal about it. I feel like in that moment, they made black people way too conservative. I'm like, yo, you just having a little Asian meal. Like, it's not that serious.
But you know, we used to be that way. There was some stuff you mentioned. People, we used to be like, yo, I don't know what the fuck that is, but I'm not fucking with it just because we never heard of it. So I think that was probably accurate for its time. But you know, we elevated now. We had brunch eating all kinds of stuff.
Right. No, but I mean, even back then, I wouldn't my grandmother never allowed us to waste food. So like we would have
absolutely.
Look, you better get you some of them noodles and take the stuff you don't know off of there and just
put some hot sauce on it.
Hot sauce on it. Get you some pepper. You better make that work. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody about to go out after somebody slaved in the kitchen for hours and made this huge meal. There was no way we could just say no. So see, that to me would have been authentic to have niggas choking down shit or they picking through the thing to find what they can, and that would have been super gangster, you know what I mean? But yeah, that moment where they tried to force the one little son and then the one son act like he died, I thought once again, funny. It's a nitpick. It was still funny.
Right.
Just like, yo, one last thing.
Okay.
There's a little thing that happens, with an uncle. And he's one of my favorite characters in the movie. You saw what he was going to do way early because he was way too one way at the beginning of the film. For this to be gone on unseen, his personality to be where it is. First of all, one of the nephews should have popped him in his mouth for talking to the aunt the way he did, because he was just going low. Yo, y'all ain't that old. Y'all ain't that cool. You should never be that cool. Right. And then like there were just moments where I'm like, how did this get let slide? Like, what's up with that? Like, y'all didn't see nobody's. I'm like, come on, bro. Like, we not that. he could have been a little bit more subtle. It was zero subtlety about anything. You know what I mean? So it's like the moment it was like, I don't want to give it away, but only thing I can tell y'all, you have to watch this movie. And I would like to have this conversation. Top 5 greatest black Christmas movie. Okay, can this be in that top
5? I'm with you. You know what I'm saying? I'm with you on that. I'm with you.
I'm like, what the fuck? Yo, what the fuck?
You know, it's crazy. Dab hasn't been trying to recommend this for weeks, and I just been ignoring him because he had gave us the other one, and I was like, okay, probably gonna be the same thing. Let's mix it up. Let's get something different. And he kept saying, I'm telling you, man, almost Christmas.
Yo, even Gabrielle Union was firing this, and normally I don't like her. Yo, normally she's such a fish out of water, but it's so perfect, and she does perfect. Every actor or actress in this film killed it, bruh. Even the white people killed it. That shit was fire. I mean, like, wow, man, like goosebumps, straight goosebumps. So like, yeah, thank you for recommending it. And all right, let's go to the review. We already know, what I'm saying?
We already know. It's a classic, bro.
It's a fucking classic, man. So yeah, man. I can't recommend this enough. Tell a lady, tell a friend, tell your mama, tell your cousins. This definitely one of them joints. All right. Is there anything else you want to throw in there? Because I don't want you to feel like I'm not listening. You know what I mean? I want your opinion on everything.
You're good, man. Let's roll. Let's roll.
All right, it's news time. Let's go. All right, so the first thing we got to do is talk about Amazon fucking up my bank account. Let's talk about that right now.
Right.
You know, because they already tried to hit me for some money this morning. So you know what I mean? Amazon Prime Video will start showing ads on January 29th. Movies and TV shows on Amazon streaming service will start getting broken up with ads in January, unless you're willing to pony up an extra fee each month. Earlier this year, Amazon announced plans to start incorporating ads into movies and TV shows streamed from its Prime Video service. And now the company has revealed a specific date when you'll start seeing them. It's January 29th. This will allow us to continue investing and compiling content and keep increasing that investment over a long period of time. The company said in an email to customers about the pending shift in limited advertisements. We aim to have meaningfully fewer ads than linear TV and other streaming TV providers. No action is required from you. There is no change to the current price of the Prime membership. The company wrote customers have the option of paying an additional $2.99 per month to keep avoiding advertisements. The rest of the email summarizes the many benefits of the Prime subscription. No doubt an attempt to keep customers from canceling over this decision. Verge readers were none too pleased about the initial news back in September. Amazon Prime currently costs $14.99 a month or $139 annually. Prime Video can be subscribed to individually for $8.99 a month. The new charge for ad-free streaming would bring Prime just to under $18 and will push standalone video Prime to $12. Amazon also operates Freevee, a free ad-sponsored streaming service that actually held one of the movies that we're going to review today, Exmas. The company's email notes the live event content such as sports content offered through Amazon Freevee will continue to include advertising. The move continues as competing streaming services continue to raise subscription rates across the board and push ads upon customers on their cheapest monthly plans. Disney Plus, Hulu, Max, Netflix, and Paramount Plus all include ads on their affordable tiers. And the monthly cost of Amazon Prime itself isn't changing. But if you want to preserve the same experience, you have to have today starting January 29th. You'll end up paying more. All right. So how you feeling about this, sir? You excited? $2.99 more? Yeah.
You know, as long as I can keep making that payment, I'm gonna do it because that's how much I don't want the commercials. But it does hurt a little bit because it was one of the things I loved about Prime, but I didn't have to pay an additional fee to avoid the commercials. But you know, it is what it is. It's business. If I was in the shoes, I might do the same.
Yeah, and I mean that was a time where Amazon was giving out everything for one price. For that $14.99, you used to have Amazon Music, you used to have file storage, photo storage, used to have the movies, you got the free shipping. They were dropping everything, including the kitchen sink, to bring niggas in and get people to spend that money. Because once you the way I am now, you can take your little extra $3. I'm not canceling my Amazon.
Word.
I will cancel everything else except for Amazon. Not canceling Amazon. You ain't getting that. Especially with the type of shit that they've been dropping over the last 2 years, 3 years.
Yeah.
Content just been getting better and better and better and better. So, you know what I'm saying? I can't wait. And Amazon, do what you got to do. Now, I'm mad, but, do what you got to do. Iron Allen reportedly returns with a $3.5 billion offer to purchase BET Media Group from Paramount Global. Harrison Ford has something to say.
Everything's perfectly all right now. We're fine. We're all fine here now. Thank you. How are you?
Yeah, I mean, they say he's fine, but shit, he keep upping that bid. It was supposed to be 1 point something. Then they said they wanted 2 point something. Now he found a 2 point something. Then they just came up to 3 point something. It sounds like these niggas is about to keep pushing him until he walks away. But I am let me say it like this. I would prefer Byron Allen take over BET more than Puff, more than Tyler, and more than 50 Cent. I'm just being honest.
I'm right there with you.
He's a straight across the board businessman. He's not committed to any particular style of, content. So we're not going to get stuck with, underwritten, and underproduced content from one place, or all rap music and hip hop content from another, or all street content from another. I feel like him being a responsible businessman can bring a variety of content, and maybe something for which I feel like we need something for the 35 and older Black demographic. And
Word.
BET really has morphed into being kind of that, with the exception of these bullshit ass reality shows. If we can bring in some news, a late night talk show, some consistent information being brought across, that's like, some real good journalism, I feel like BET can make a more established space into the media game. But how do you feel?
I agree 100%. I feel like if he's to take over, he can maximize the potential. Like you said, it won't just be one-sided, or it won't cater to one demographic. And even though it is Black entertainment television, he will maximize that to just bring all kinds of viewers, all kinds of content that's going to work for not just Black people. It'll focus on us, but it'll be the quality content that'll get all kinds of eyes on it, and it'll really elevate it.
I agree. All right. Good Times animated reboot sets their voice cast. I see JB Smooth on here. I see Black Jesus on here. Renata Shepard. She's the co-creator, and Carl Jones the co-creator. What is that other dude that makes all of those voices? What is his name? I forgot his name.
You just made me forget it just that quick.
Yeah. So it's a nice little voice cast that they got on here. I don't think we need Good Times. I don't need another struggle Black show. We don't have enough struggle shows.
Come on, American Fiction. Come on.
Yeah, exactly. Yo, can I get an American Fiction TV show? Oh my God, that would be phenomenal. I don't need another struggle. We just getting by, but we love each other. You know what I mean? Like, don't take the gun out in the street, son. I love you, even though I never could read. I love I don't need none of shit, bro.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? But hey, man, y'all found another way to give Black people some work, even though it's the same old shit. You know what I mean? But shout out to y'all, man. Anything you want to throw in? Did you want to voice act for it? Maybe come in.
I'm right there with you. Like I want this to do well, because, like you said, it's getting Black people work. But I really am not. I really don't think it's a good idea. I wish we could find another way to do it. But here we are.
Yeah, exactly. Here we are, and there's nothing we can do about it. You know what I mean? We just kind of stuck for real. All right, let me pull up this. I'm trying to find this one thing, and it's almost loaded. Ladies and gentlemen, bam! These are the nerdy that are coming, that are slated to be released in 2024. If you're at home, I will read them aloud. If you're looking at the video, you're enjoying all of this beautiful typography or whatever. So Night Swim, January the 5th. I don't even know what that is. Argyle, February the 12th. Madam Web, February the 14th. Dune Part 2, March the 1st. Kung Fu Panda 4, March 29th. Also March 29th, the new Ghostbusters. April the 12th, Godzilla and Kong. May 17th is Ip. A Mad Max saga for
Furiosa.
Furiosa, May 24th. All right. Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes, May 24th. Ballerina, John Wick spinoff, June the 7th. Holy shit. Bad Boys 4? Huh?
They filming that already?
Yo, that's crazy. All right. All right. Inside Out 2. A Quiet Place. Day 1. That's nobody give a fuck about that. Despicable Me 15. You know what I'm saying? Terminator, whatever those little guys are. June the 3rd. Twisters.
Sequel to Twister, or now we just gonna have more than one?
Seriously? I've never even heard.
I'm just guessing because of the font. It's got the same font as the original Twister.
Right. I don't even think, I'm not even trying to be funny. Aren't all the original actors dead? Are they still alive?
Yeah. Well, except for the woman, but what's his name is passed on.
All right. Deadpool 3, I think that is July 26th. Borderlands movie, August the 9th. Alien Romulus is August the 16th. Craven the Hunter, August the 30th. Beetlejuice 2 is coming September the 6th. Transformers 1, September the 13th. Joker, Folly Adieu, whatever that means, October the 4th. Venom 3, November the 8th. Gladiator 2? Are y'all sure? This sounds like, all right, I was with it to a certain point, but I don't think they're doing a Gladiator 2.
They announced it. They're doing it, and Denzel Washington's involved.
Okay. Lord of the Rings, The War of the Rohirrim. Okay. The Karate Kid. December the 13th. Sonic the Hedgehog. Another Sonic the Hedgehog. Jesus Christ. December the 20th. Disney's Mufasa. December the 20th. Oh man. All right. What I don't know what to say. I'm befuddled.
It's just sounds like it's gonna be a rough year. Rougher than it's been even through COVID. I think this is gonna be really bad. You can see from some of the titles we didn't even know they were forcing these sequels or these prequels. And it definitely looks like they're just looking for something that they think they can, because of existing content, easily execute and get it out there. It's going to be a rough year.
Wow. Yeah. All right. So, let me throw some hand claps on that. All right. Take it away, Tom Cruise.
Thank you for playing. Should we or should we not follow the advice of the galactically stupid?
I guess we are. So with that being said, somebody sent me, a bunch of posters from some films that they think would be great ideas for 2024. And I was like, man, this sounds interesting. Like, yo, we might need to give these a run. So I want to get my guy Eddie Lingo's opinion, since he's a professional. This is what he does for a living. He's going to look at the poster and tell us, is this doable or not doable? The first one, Sugar Babies. Disney Pixar's Sugar Baby. What you think? No, you don't think that?
No, I don't think that's doable.
I think that's a good idea, man. I think we can make that happen, man. You know what I'm saying?
Oh man, and I, you know what, Pixar would be bold enough to try it too. They like the animated version of Ep20, man.
Man, yo, a great guy, was married to his wife for 30-some years, but unfortunately she got cancer. She passed away, and he just can't see himself loving again until, he gets into a situation. He bumps into a beautiful young black lady who just seems to have problems paying for her coffee. So that, he ends up paying for the coffee, and she's like, yo, just sit with me, and then boom, and a relationship blossoms where, because he's a millionaire, he don't need nothing, and he's retired, and like she just needs a little help getting back on her feet, and like she also just needs comfort at night, from somebody special, and then boom. So anyway,
Yo, listen. This is real reviews. Don't be stealing that because I know somebody gonna take it and try and make it.
Facts. Facts. All right. That was not doing it for you. All right, let's see about this one. School shooting.
Oh,
no. Oh shit. Oh, that's not good. That's not good.
No.
Brought to you from the creators of Finding Nemo.
Yo, these posters are crazy, insane.
All right. You don't like
wow.
that. All right. We'll take it back to a classic. All right. No more freestyling. Let's go. I mean, of course, everybody loves Lion King. Why not do this? Lion King. You know what I'm saying? I love that
one. This one is doable.
You know,
this one is definitely doable.
Yeah, that's definitely the move. We can make it happen. All right. So I got you back. Now that I got you back, what about we do something? We got to show respect to the ladies. You know what I'm saying? We got to respect the ladies. Okay. We got to show our support. What about something for the single moms? Huh? Yeah.
You can't treat him like any of the other niggas around here because he ain't like any of the other niggas around.
I mean, being honest with you, baby. And hey, we catching both sides. You feel me? You know what I'm saying?
Everybody. they go hate, but I can actually see this trailer being attached to the magical Negroes. You know what I'm saying? Just that whole level of uncomfortable. Just put this trailer on right before that movie.
That's a fact. All right. You feel like it wasn't enough adult black characters, so all right, let's do this. This one is called Blacked. I'm just saying.
I mean,
yeah.
I hate to say it though, but this movie already exists in multiple forms on a few different sites that I shall not say.
All right. Ooh, all right. Wellness check. All right.
Yeah, you gotta send me this image. I sent to my fiance. That's one of her heroes when she.
All right. Look, you know what I'm saying? We can't do this without having something where we talk about the reality of where we come from. So, you know, something with a little bit more edge, but still has heart. You know what I mean? We have to be real about, you know, what's going on in our communities and the urbanness, but we still want to make it kid friendly. So let's try Air Blood.
Honestly, somebody would try this.
Just saying. I'm just saying. You never know. All right. Since we on the edgy side, let's go ahead and get this other one out of the way. All right. So y'all know that Bill Cosby's been released from prison, and you know he's for a lot of work. I feel like we can still take advantage of this wonderful customer base. There are a lot of real fans. This is a great family film called Sleep Well.
Oh no! And it says coming soon several times. These posters out of hand, man.
All right, we only got 2 more to go.
Oh my god!
All right, this is definitely another kids film. All right, 2 girls and no cup.
Oh Lord, no! That was one of the biggest mistakes of my life.
Nah, yo, the biggest mistake was the One Guy, One Cup. That was the biggest mistake.
I didn't even go there after making a mistake of checking out what the hell the buzz was about the 2.
That's a fact. All right. One was just disgusting. The other one was actually fucking almost a horror movie in real life. That was crazy.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, because one just shit in the container and the other one took the container and put up their ass. So anyway, the last one, Frozen.
The following program is intended for mature audiences.
All right. So, what do you think? Would you like to take any of these into production, man? I want to held these just for you.
Yeah, don't. What's crazy is somebody, even though I wouldn't touch any of those, a couple of those titles, I believe somebody would be bold enough to try, man.
Damn right.
Sugar Babies, Air Blood.
Hey, yo, coming to Tubi real soon. Coming to Tubi soon, for real. Yo, do you know that somebody made a Tubi film based around the Tory Lane Meg Thee Stallion shit?
Oh, I thought there's a documentary on Max. I didn't know that they actually made a film too. They reenacted the whole situation.
Reenacted the whole situation.
Yeah, you told me. Last week you told me about it, and I couldn't believe it, but I'm not surprised, man. Opportunist, man.
I gotta find it. I gotta bring it. We might have to review that. That was crazy.
No, I think we should.
All right. New Black Panther TV show officially announced for 2024. To give y'all some clarity, it will be a cartoon, like a Saturday morning cartoon show, 30 minutes. Cartoon characters. They're looking for the actors and actresses to play the roles. I don't know. It's a mixed bag of how I feel about it. When they made the announcement of cutting back and not doing as much content in 2024, I was actually excited about that, so they could get refocused. But now you're announcing that you're going to get rid of John Majors and you're doing all this, and now every other 5 minutes we talking about new announcement. Yeah, it's just too much. So let's go into this other one since we're talking about it. Like, they talking about moving him around, and Marvel Studio aims to bring Scarlet Witch back prominently in the MCU due to her immense popularity. Show takes center stage in upcoming films like Scarlet Witch, X-Men, Midnight Suns, and Avengers 5 and 6. Immense popularity? What? Like, I thought that she was a hot mess in the Strange Universe thing, the Strange movie, the Stranger Verse, or whatever the hell the name of that, Doctor Strange, something. That shit was stupid, bro. And I mean, I didn't like it. The TV show was pretty cool. It was a struggle to get past the first couple of episodes, and then once we got past the goofy concept and then got into some realness, it got good. But I think it was because of the storytelling, not necessarily because of her. When we finished Doctor Strange and they said that she's done and she's over with, I was really like, whew, thank you, Jesus. So now you're about to throw her in the middle of a bunch of stuff. How you feel about it?
I feel like the same way you feel. I'm not feeling it, and it's just like all the other announcements they're making. They're trying to. At first, they were going to dial back, but we would still be spending the whole year thinking about that they're making changes because John Major. So now they're trying to shove a whole bunch of stuff in between to distract us while they work on the shift. Because if we go without it, we're going to still go into whatever that new content is. Still thinking of, okay, how are they going to do this? How are they going to do this? Now they're hoping to just get us to forget about it and they're shoving. They're now surprised, like you say, every 5 minutes. And I hope they do this right. I mean, she does have a following with hardcore comic book fans, and then also with cosplayers. It's one of the bigger cosplays of this year. So maybe they're hoping that those people want to see her, but I could go without her again.
That's how I personally feel. All right. So, shout out to the OG, man. At 93 years old, the great Clint Eastwood, actor, director, producer, writer, keeps on working. This is a picture of him still out here on set. Goddamn, can't even stand up straight, but he is goddamn getting them movies done. Shout out to him. As much as he might have spent enough time speaking to a chair and disliking Obama, you can't doubt his immense impact on the industry. There were quite a few films that I loved from Clint Eastwood, and keep living, brother, man, until you die. And then when you die, well, such is life. So anyway, move right along. Top 10 African American producers of 2023. Holy shit. All right, so you got Jamie Foxx, and don't know who that guy is. Then you got my man that did all of the Black Panther movies. I forgot his name. I'm horrible. Maybe I should have written down these guys' names before I threw.
I was trying to see if I remembered them myself, but let me see if I can help you though, because that's the director that also did the first Creed, right? At Fruitvale Station.
Yep. Let me see if I can pull up the Instagram page for it. Yo, that is hard. Hold on, let me save that before I move. All right.
So that's Ryan Coogler.
Right. Ryan Coogler. Then you had hold on, let me see. I'm trying to find the post that I pulled it off of on social media. So hold on, let me put it back up on the screen. All right. You got my man down on the right corner. He's definitely damn boy, I am horrible with this. Double cross. What the hell is double cross? Who are these people?
Didn't they have that sitcom that was short lived about his family being rich and spoiled? And that was that him?
Yeah. That was actually that's not canceled. It's still going on.
Oh,
so like that's just one thing. So damn, where is this post on social media? I got it off of Instagram. Now I'm sitting here wondering why I didn't save it or didn't save it. But if I can't find it, we'll just have to move on, and I can bring it back another week and talk about.
Yeah, we can also. I'm sure you could put it on the Facebook page and we could put it on repost it on ours.
Yeah, and I might have already put it on our.
Just thought about that. I need to check.
Yep, I might have put it on the Facebook page. Yep, sorry, ladies and gentlemen, but I am did ash. You know what I mean? Rushing to get stuff together. I didn't even think about pulling the. All right, so there's me showing it on the screens. At least I know the live stream is working.
I see it on the page. I don't see their names. Looks like I guess I got to click on it.
Okay, in Hollywood, where conversations about a lack of diversity on screen are a consistent. Producers are often the key. When it comes to getting certain stories or talent noticed, producers are critical. But when you think of the number of films that get released per year, there are simply not enough diverse projects. This is often because there aren't enough producers interested in telling these stories. All right. So let me put it back up on the screen. So here's look at 10 Black producers who released multiple projects this year. This list is comprised of the best Black producers in the entire industry, year in and year out. Jamie Foxx / Datari Turner, Ryan Coogler, Lena Waithe, Lisa Cortez, Tommy Oliver, Will Packer, Charles D. King, Deborah Martin Chase, Roger Ross Williams, and Kenya Barris. Why the fuck did I not remember his name?
Will Packer actually put together Almost Christmas.
Word, that's list. Okay, that's what's up. Hey, and we ain't shit for not knowing these people's names by their faces. And we'll get our lives together.
We're gonna fix that.
It's my job to know who these people are, so that I can beg for a job when I see one of these people. So y'all know what it is. All right, one last thing, and then we moving on to some fun shit. We reviewed Rebel Moon a couple of days ago, and it had me thinking, what are the best science fiction franchises of all time? So based off this list. You got Doctor Who at number 10. That's disrespectful. Doctor Who should be higher just because it's been on for like 20, 30 years and them niggas been consistent. So I feel like they should have been higher. Matrix at number 9. Firefly shouldn't even fucking be on this list. Jurassic Park, Stargate, Terminator, Alien, Back to the Future, Star Trek, Star Wars. I'm going to kind of give you some hand claps. All right, sir. Do you agree or do you disagree?
I wouldn't have Jurassic Park on there. No. Okay. I wouldn't have Jurassic Park on there or Firefly. I would throw something else in there.
All right. So if you could replace one of these, what would you replace? If you had one thing to put on a list that you felt like wasn't on the list, what would it be?
I have to bring it up again. It came up on a couple of shows ago. The TV series Fringe. I felt like it was a phenomenal show, man. I feel like it was slept on. A lot of people need to go back and give that a shot.
Got you. I'm surprised. I thought that you were gonna say something like Westworld, or there are so many, but like if we're talking about longevity and impact on culture, once again, every one of these, with the exception of Firefly, are like huge.
Yeah,
You
they
know
did
what I
have
mean?
big impacts. You're right.
Yeah, so like I get it, but I don't get Firefly. I think that was just somebody that got their shit in under the radar. So you know what I mean? It is what it is. Let's move on, man. Before we go to the next segment, we got to take a break to hear a word from our sponsor. All right. You know what I mean? We are very much into diversity and making sure that we are fair and balanced with the type of content that we put up on this screen. We want you, the viewer, to enjoy a diverse, multicultural mix of experiences, even when it comes to Christmas. So this is your time to enjoy Xmas. We're going to review this right now.
So are you not talking anymore?
No. His family, on the other hand, I miss them. Hiya, sweetie. We're so excited that you're coming for Christmas.
I can't come home this year.
I'm sorry. I have a deadline. You know what? I think this is about Allie because
She ripped out my heart, stomped on it.
Oh, okay. Surprise!
Graham, what are you doing here? I found all of these in the back one.
What are you doing here?
I thought you said he was working. That Allie?
Shut up.
You're kind of freaking out.
You invited my ex-fiance to Christmas.
You know, I really should go.
You're not going
Let's get this ball rolling. Another film that was put on the agenda that I didn't see the trailer. I think I did. I think when he announced it, I hurried up, I pulled it up, we watched the trailer just to make sure we had the right film. And I was just like, all right, cool. You know what I mean? I'm like, to me, with the exception of that little faux pas of the audio in the beginning, I felt like this was a quality production, and I'm definitely was willing to go, all right, well, let's watch it and give it a try. You know, it's got some white folk in it, so, you know, they got some bread to do it. So, you know what I mean? There should be some good transitions, some cinematography. You know what I mean? The storyline should at least be, you know, decent. So, like, you know what I mean? I was willing to give it a chance. How about you, sir? How did you feel when you saw the trailer?
Initial impression was that I thought it was going to be an interesting watch. You know what I'm saying? I thought the concept was worth giving it a shot.
Word. Do you mind if I go first this time?
I do not mind.
Thank you, sir. I so appreciate it. You are a scholar and a gentleman. I would like to say, first off, I'm not even doing the high-low format. I'm just going right into the shit that annoyed me out of the gate.
Okay.
I hate the fact that as much as I thought the premise was annoying as fuck, and like the whole, I come home for Christmas and my girlfriend is here, and I'm like, I want to be like, this ain't real, you know what I mean? Da, 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 da. My mom still communicates to a chick that I messed with damn near 10 years ago, and still, like, it's annoying. My mom brought up a chick that I haven't talked to in 15 years and said, yo, whatever happened to the young girl? Da, 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 da. And I'm like, I don't know. The bitch probably did. Excuse me. Yeah, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? So as much as I want, it annoyed the ever living crap out of me, and I wanted to be like, this ain't realistic. I had to suck it up and go, ooh, all right, this is what you threw me into. It was cringy because moms be acting like this. Why you being she don't have nobody else. The whole movie when they kept just kind of like, they kept trying to pacify it. I was like, him doing another little thing was like when him trying to do the revenge. I'm trying to prove that she's a bad person. I wanted to hate that. I really did. But the more I watch it, and the more I'm like, nigga, I would do the same shit. I would be like, I'm gonna turn this bitch into the devil, and I'm gonna get her out of here. And then it don't work. All of this shit. Like, this movie made me feel stuff, and half of it I didn't like. The other half I giggled on. There was some stupid shit involved in this. There was some silly shit involved in this. The ending is so Hallmark TV show movie thing. But I enjoyed it. Like I don't want to enjoy it. I didn't want to like it. I'm never going to watch this again, but I enjoyed it. There were some elements that really got under my skin, but I feel like that's only because it's like I sympathize with the guy. I'm as uncomfortable as he is. I'm uncomfortable too. And I'm being forced to be a part of this celebration after I sacrificed to pay my money to come all the way across the country to see y'all after y'all gave me all of this. And then, like, as soon as I show up, you stab me in the back with a knife. You dirty bastards. Like, crazy. So that's all I got to say. I don't even know if that was good or bad. I don't know, but that's just how I felt.
Okay, I got you. I'm gonna say actually, you hit a lot of the things that I was gonna say. I felt like the situation is why the scenario itself is actually relatable for a lot of us. Because if me and my fiance split right now, her and my moms are so tight. I know that this is what I would have to deal with if I can't make it. They're gonna be trying to get her out there or whatever, or FaceTime with her. Even if I am visiting, they're gonna FaceTime on Christmas and want to watch her open the gifts they sent her. I'll be like, where's my gift? You know what I'm saying? Like things of that nature. So the whole concept, I thought it's a legit issue for a lot of us. So I wanted to watch it, and the reason it got under my skin on a lot of stuff, but that's because we were able to relate, and that's what, in my opinion, made it good. And there was a lot of stuff that was a little too silly. A lot of stuff that was, but it wasn't enough to take me out of the movie. I was still enjoying it, waiting to see what was going to happen next. The only thing, if I did have to have a low, the only lows I have was really those two extra love interests that kind of popped in. I felt like
that was crowbarred in to make that movie longer, and I was like, this shit is already running too long in the first place. Completely got rid of the love interest.
It didn't need it at all.
It would have tightened up the whole film, and it would have been a lot better.
Exactly. That's the thing. One little quick scene to maybe show that flirtation, and then get rid of it. You know what I'm saying?
But when it went to its crescendo, that was a funny ass payoff. Like, for the dude, I was, I damn near spit my drink out. That's where we going. All right, that's where we going. All right, cool.
Hey, the man was focused.
Yeah,
I give him that. But I thought it was a good watch. I enjoyed it. I laughed a lot. The ending, I think it was released on Hallmark, and that's why the ending was buttoned up so nice and neat the way it was. But like I like you said, I wouldn't watch it again, but I enjoyed it a great deal.
And let's notice how the white people don't be killing off their elderly family members. Them niggas live forever. You feel me? Like,
yeah.
They always want to kill off the old black family members.
Right.
And we always gotta be we just gonna make it without keeps her in our memories. Like,
we gotta make that pie.
Yeah. Right. Oh God. Yo. Even though I understand, like I felt like that worked for that movie, but I was getting annoyed with that shit too. Like, God damn, fucking, how the fuck you dropping eggshells in the pie, nigga? Come on, nigga, you've cooked before. That's just come on. So anyway, I know people like
we jump back to another movie.
Review. Well, but yeah, man, like I hate to say this, I enjoyed the film, man. I don't want to watch it again. But if I am you know what? I wouldn't want none of my family members getting any ideas, so I wouldn't. But I would recommend. I recommend it to if you're a Christmas lover, you love Christmas films that are upbeat, that are fun. You know what I mean? This was great for like wrapping presents and like you might be around your cousins and they real kind of religious-y and happy-go-lucky people. This works. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I liked it. All right, so now let's get to the most important part of the show. Like, you know what I'm saying? What is we doing here? You know what I mean? Is it a classic? Is it a good watch? Is it a catch me on streaming? Is it not doing it for me? Or is it a or if you ever show me this shit ever again, I will you. So which one are you giving it, sir?
So even though I enjoyed it a great deal, because I'm not like eager to rewatch it, I'm just gonna leave it at a good watch.
Okay. I was right there with you, but I'm gonna take it one step below. Catch me on streaming. You know what I mean? And I'm gonna say it like this: it's not something that I would actively go to play by myself, but if I saw it on like if it was on TV or something on streaming, I would just like watch it. Oh yeah,
just let it run. Just let it run. Yeah.
Run. I'm gonna let it run. But you know what I mean? And I'll recommend it to some friends if they just wholesome Christmas content. Hey man, we just want something different because we done seen all of the basics. You know what I mean? So shout out to them for that. Wow. I didn't even think we were gonna agree on that. Well, actually, no, I was kind of mad at you after the Xmas movie. Because it was almost cringy to a certain extent. It was really
it was touching nerves. It was touching nerves.
Too many nerves. Too many nerves. Like, yo, even when they I don't want to do it. I don't want to like. All right, you know what? If this is spoiler talk right now, so if you don't want no spoiler talk, well, fast forward or something. All right, spoiler. This is a spoiler. When he slept with Shorty, I was mad. I was like, oh, yo, come on, bro. But I understand, yo, Shorty had you all revved up. You thought she was gonna get something coming out of the club until she pulled the motherfucking Buckaroo 1-2 on you out this bitch. And you know what I mean? Like yeah, it was definitely and then like the sister being a lesbian, that shit was funny. Like the little like it was just so much craziness going on. Even down to the stupid thing when I kept like, yo, they did a great job. The baby Jesus keep coming up missing. Even that
recycling the same joke. I'm telling you, that's the key to a comedy. You got to bring a joke has to keep coming back somehow.
And then when you find out what it is at the end of the film, it's just funny. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's wholesome. It's cute. It wasn't because you kind of at some point you trying to, is this something sinister? Is like
I thought he was setting her up. I thought because his parents love Christmas so much, I was like, man, this is gonna be the one thing that actually makes her look evil. I was like, this is gonna be dirty. But it ended up being something else.
And I was like, oh man, you really tight. And once again, it goes back into the doing a great job, just tying the film up, buttoning it up nice and cute and cuddly. And then here's one last thing. Nigga, these niggas didn't look like they had a lot of bread. At the end of the film, these niggas get this big, gigantic ass house in LA. And then this nigga go and buy a food truck. And it was like 1 year later. Like, god damn. Shorty got a kid, pregnant with another kid. Like, this is a lot. I'm like, damn, yo, he was a little game programmer. I don't think he was that rich. I don't know.
Yeah. So, once he quit, he must have figured out how to make some real money. Goddamn.
Man, he must be back on the strip. And speaking of, let's play that trailer right now. When we come back, you know, it's trailer train.
Ladies, I'm gonna give you what you've all been waiting for.
Are you out of your goddamn mind?
Excuse me, Lord.
Oh, you got to be shitting me.
Those horny bitches ran at my highest bar tab in weeks.
Sometimes you just wanna get wild.
All I asked was to hang with my girls. It's time to hang with the guys.
Drop it.
Is the stripper brushing her hair? That's my kind of trick.
Bumping and grinding.
What the hell? It smells like now laters and hood rat pussy.
How did I not know this dude was white?
Doc is out.
Why am I out?
I loved being black. Being white is so boring. You ever try to stay awake, watch an episode of The Crown?
Those ladies were way more handsy than even in our day. They got me pacing back and forth, talking to the Lord right now.
You ready for round 2?
Stop crying. Stop.
All right, it's time for trailer.
I just sometimes want to be alone, where I'm not somebody's wife, not somebody's mother, where I'm not defined by tragedy. Don't you ever miss it? Home?
I like our life here. The help, the drivers, it makes everything easier.
Because he's family.
You know you always say that, right? You're her employer, not her friend.
You know, Hong Kong was supposed to be a fresh start for me.
A fresh start, really? At 24?
I think my marriage is over.
Has David been home? No, ma'am. What am I still doing here? Do you ever imagine yourself living a completely different life? You're just watching them every second, even when your eyes are closed. And I have no idea how it happened. No one should ever have to go through what you're going through.
I think we need to think about getting out of here. So we're drowning and you don't see it.
The minute our feet leave Hong Kong soil, we are abandoning our son. Why is she here?
Alam natin lahat ang tungkol sa employer natin. Mga sekreto na kahit pinakamalapit na kaibigan niya ay hindi alam.
Not a moment goes by where I'm not thinking about what I've done. People like me, do they ever move on?
You don't betray anyone by trying to live a better life. We all need to keep living. Even you.
What? What the fuck did we just watch? I don't even know what the fuck. What was that about?
I mean, that might make it a better watch for me, you know, because on normal trailers, I feel like I give too much. So I'm probably going to have to be mentally prepared. It's going to have to be something. I'm going to have to gear myself up for it. Like, all right, here we go. But
you feel like it's going to be a large emotional investment.
Yeah.
You remember this film with what's my guy from Ghostbusters? Bill Murray. Bill Murray is in Japan or China for something, and he's in his hotel and he keeps going to this bar to this chick. And it's like, I forgot what it's called. But like it's this slow, irritatingly slow paced film. And he's like a celebrity, but nobody really knows him. But you know, he keeps talking to this chick at this bar, and they kind of develop this.
That's not Lost in Translation, is it?
Lost in Translation.
Okay, all right. Yes, I remember that one.
That was a lot to get through. I feel like this is going to be that same type of thing where it's just you're going to drain me emotionally trying to tell this story in this very long form. We want you to feel what the main character feels. They can't sleep. It's insomnia. So we're going to drone, we're going to drone on and we want to bring the audience in. And that's just like, oh God, you know what I mean?
You got it. Yeah, that's what you have to psych yourself up to go into it. I hope I'm wrong, and I hope it ends up being a great watch. But I got a feeling that's where we're headed.
Yeah. All right. Let's move on to the next thing. This is called The Castaways on Paramount Plus.
The plane's about to leave. Where the hell are you?
Are you traveling alone?
My sister is supposed to be here.
The plane vanishes into vapor. There isn't a single sighting. My sister's alive. I can feel it.
No one's coming, are they?
I've been obsessed ever since the plane went missing.
You have to forgive yourself for not getting on that plane. It's time to move on.
There is nothing here. We don't know each other.
We have to trust each other to survive.
Everyone thinks I'm crazy.
Are you hiding something?
I know that plane is out there.
Why have you got my sister's phone?
This investigation was shut down.
I'm on the trail of the real story behind this.
They need you to lead them. Do I scare you?
We will get through this together.
We owe it to the dead to survive.
Something not right here. Dead or alive, we get off this island. Where's my sister?
All right, I like that. That's the type vibe that I need. That's the type vibe
I
I need.
want to like it, but these studios, they always copy each other and do stuff so close together. The Wilds that came out Amazon original where those girls crash that series. Then you got Yellow Jackets where you're dealing with the girls that crashed, and all these years later is how it's impacted them. So how much more different can this one be? I'm hoping I'm wrong, but I'm just kind of like, another movie about people crashing on an island and realizing that somebody, they hate each other or they got to fix the problems from within or whatever.
But Eddie, there's guns, drugs, money, and sex involved in this one, huh?
You got me. My bad. All right, let's do it.
You didn't see that. You know what I'm saying? No. But that's why we're here. We partners.
I appreciate it.
This, you know what I mean? And look, the girl is like, she older now. She's an older white chick. She's not a younger white chick. It's completely, you know what I'm saying? All right, The Serial Killer's Wife.
Tom Fairchild, I am arresting you on suspicion of the murder of Katie Asquith. We have got a warrant to search the house.
Straighten my vision narrow.
You've got to tell them the truth. This is your one chance. You said no more secrets.
I swear to you, I had nothing to do with her murder.
Can you tell me how you and Dr. Fairchild met?
At a bar in London.
Would you say that you're happily married?
Very.
All those people have known Tom since he was a kid. They know he's not a murderer.
Your husband ever been violent in any way?
To me, no.
To anyone?
I'm ashamed, and I will get help, whatever it takes. 2 possible victims.
Takes 3. For a serial killer, it's 3.
You've been lying to me. Found texts, photos.
People don't come back from accusations like this.
Slow down. You're gonna get us killed. Operation Consultation. I lied for you. I gave you an alibi. Sinking feeling.
All right, I like that. I like it. Some hand claps on that.
could definitely get behind that.
Huh?
I said I could definitely get behind that.
Yep. White privilege does not help you when you kill other white people. Just remember that.
That's where they draw the line. That's where they draw the line.
The line has to be drawn somewhere, especially white women.
Yep. There you go.
You could be a doctor. You still going down.
Mm-hmm. They will get
you. They will get you. And those silly little kids too. So we up out of here. That's a great show. You know what I'm saying? Eddie, how you feeling, man? You feel like we was by ourselves. I didn't even know we make it by ourselves. I was like, man, I'm scared. You know what I mean? But you know what I'm saying? By the grace of Bill Cosby, we made it through, baby. Oh, yeah, baby.
Yes. Yeah, I'm proud. We made it. We did it. You know, got through all the Christmas movies, got through all the content. We got another show coming for y'all Sunday to get that finale on all that content. Yeah, we made it through. It was a good end of 2023.
Man, don't tell me I'm not committed. I'm New Year's Eve. This nigga is so disrespectful. I said I want to take Christmas off. This nigga not only tells me we're gonna do a show, but he schedules 3 shows in the same goddamn week. Everybody else on vacation except for you. All right.
I'm sorry.
Dedication. All right. All right, man. I had a ball. I hope y'all enjoyed yourselves too. Enjoy all of the content that's out here. Please check out these films. And we would love to get your opinions in the comments or send us an email at wedon'tcare@vvcradio.com. And we will definitely see you next time. Anything else you wanted to add, sir, or shout out anybody else?
No, I just gotta shout you out for coming through. I know be times you be tired, but you know, once we get rolling, and you be bringing the energy. So I appreciate you, man.
Hey man, I look forward to this all day. I've really been working on this right now for a few hours. I was like, man, we gotta make the post Christmas episode something special. You know what I'm saying? So by the grace of Bill Cosby, man, that's what this that's important. Oh boy! All right, so sleep well, sir, and we'll check you guys out on Sunday for another reviews. We out of here, people. Peace.
No ticket.